Substitutions. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Big finish at the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Download this all. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. To Jeremy Lin. Hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Gasol. Marc Gasol, 2 of 4 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lin with it. Leads 4. And stuffs it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Here comes the screen. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Lin with it. Up by 6. Knocked loose. Picked up by Memphis. Hawks have it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Gasol.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Substitution being made in this one. Dylan Brooks. Almost, and he's not getting the call. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Another possession they were forced to take a time. Shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Lynn. The screen sets him up for two.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Memphis, they've got it. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. That's it for the first quarter. The Hawks with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get the...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Knocked loose. Rejected.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Anderson.
Screen, I got your help.
To Conley. Short jumper off the mark. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, their White Hawks, and that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Memphis with the rock, and they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Anderson. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
And the rebound taken by Anderson. Conley into the front court. Trailing by 14. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
And you can't lunge like that.
Anderson. Conley to Jaren Jackson. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. To Allen Crabbe. The monster stuff.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Conley into the front court. His guys down big to Jaren Jackson. To Conley. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
It's blocked by Gasol.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Anderson to Conley. Marc Gasol. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
To Conley. To Gasol, down low. Gets it at the top of the key. Conley. Pulled down by Dedmon. And he finishes at the rim.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Gasol. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Looking to take this all the way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
It's Grizzlies ball to Jaren Jackson. Anderson, they work it down to Gasol. Marc Gasol, 4 out of 7.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Conley into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Rebounds taken in by Atlanta. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Gasol. Hawks come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Cruises inside for 2.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Conley into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to shuffle things up.
Entering the game for the Hawks. Number 7.
Knocked loose. Corner 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Hawks didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half? in the lane won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. And finishes strong.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. And draws the foul.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Chandler Parsons, couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Conley against the Ukrainian Len. Can't connect. To Jeremy Lin. Here comes the screen. To DiVincenzo. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the Grizzlies have the rebound. Conley. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Fires the three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Here comes the screen. Grizzlies at the controls right now. And finishes strong.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Works it. Straight on look. DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Now it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Memphis, they've got it. Conley. Here comes the screen. Conley. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Down the lane to lay it in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
has a look. Collins comes up empty.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Can't connect from inside. Has a chance. Off the mark.
That's me. I got ball. I'm here. I got ball.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Substitutions. In the game for the number 7, Jeremy Lin.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Free throw's good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Jaren Jackson. No good. Defense catching a break there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To DiVincenzo. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Memphis with the run. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. To DiVincenzo. Down low, Collins. DiVincenzo. Throws it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here we go. Lock up. Here we go.
Parsons picked up by Len. From the painted area, won't go down. To Gasol. Trying to cash in. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Lin. DiVincenzo. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
To Jaren Jackson. Oh, he had it. Hawks with the basketball. Looking to take this all the way. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. looking to take this all the way. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
It's Grizzlies ball. He gets it. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.